Alright, hey guys, I'm back with another video. I know I've been really MIA, but your girl was trying to come home from school and I'm home for the summer, so now I can make another video. Anyway, so you guys requested a story time and I asked you guys what y'all wanted a story time on, and I got a lot of first pageant, first big win requests. So here it is. So let's get into the freaking video. So as you can see, I have all my babies here. The rest of my crowns are in my crown bag. I couldn't fit them all on this chair. And there's a sash on this chair that you guys can't see, but we'll do a close-up of all of my sashes. Anyway, so first pageant. So I started doing pageants in 2007, and they sent the letter to my mom in the mail or whatever. So she came to me and she's like, hey, you want to do pageants? And I was like, see, my impression of pageants were taller than tiaras. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, why not? So my first pageant was National American Miss, and I competed in Illinois. So no one had told me that National American Miss is a really big pageant, like a big pageant system, like it's worldwide, like each state has one. So I went in not knowing what to expect, nothing. Of course, I was going up against girls who had competed way longer than me and had knew the pageant system longer than me. So I just went in like, let's try it. I just went in with it. So I didn't end up getting the title that year, but I ended up winning photogenic. So that was pretty much like a really good win to me, because it was like, for it to be my first pageant, I won something. Like, even if it wasn't a division title, like I still won something. Actually, I'll put the picture that I won in this clip because it's actually a really cute picture of me. Anyway, so after that, my mom had asked me after the pageant, like, do you still want to compete? Do you want to do it again? Do you want to try another one? So I'm like, yeah, I kind of like these. So then I moved to Dream Girls USA pageant, which is also in Illinois. And I ended up winning my division that year. Yay me. Title, I was like, all right, what's next? So when you win the title, it really comes with community service. You go to marathons, you're in parades, you go to retirement homes, hospitals, you do toy drives, book drives, all drives. You just really get to go out and be active in your community, which I end up developing a love for. Like, I love helping people. So being able to do it with this title was like, I had more opportunities to go out here, go this way, go here. So I liked it. So after I did that, I went back to get my title up, because after you only reign for a year and then you come back the next year and you give your title to the next person. So I went back to crown my successor, and so Dream Girls had a Queen of Queens title, which is basically the highest title in the state pageant. So I'm like, all right. And then that year I put my god sister in pageant, her cousins, one of my other little cousins, like I got them all in pageants or whatever. So winning Queen of Queens is really who could like recruit the most girls, the most community service hours, and a whole bunch of other stuff that came with it. So I'm like, I'm standing on stage or whatever. So they have all of us lined up, because the other people who could like be in the run, I guess I could say, for Queen of Queens were all of the queens that had won with me, like all the division queens. So Tiny Miss, Little Miss, Junior Miss, Preteen, Junior Teen, Teen, all of us. So they take off our old crowns and our old sashes, and they got us on the stage lined up, and they're like going around us with the crown, like da 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 da, like. So really, my anxiety during crowning, I have really bad anxiety because it's like I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so I'm just sitting there nervous, and I'm trying to keep a smile on my face. So they're going around, da 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 da, and then with us already being queens, they kind of play with us a little bit. So they will pretend to put a crown on your head and be like, and keep walking. So they walked around for a good like 2-3 minutes, and my heart just beating like. So I am freaking out in my head. So I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The next thing you know, my big sister came around and whoosh, she put the crown on my head, and my entire family went bananas. Like, you would have thought I won the Super Bowl, but in this case, it was my Super Bowl. And I was excited. I was like, oh, what? Queen of Queens, that's me. I won this. Like, this is my title. I had an amazing, like, time with that. Like, I was so happy. Like, I cried over the guys. I cried a lot, okay? But I was just really excited over that win. So then I ended up going to nationals, and I competed in nationals, and I didn't win a division title, but I won a supreme title. I won Miss Congeniality. So that was even more exciting because it's like I won state, and then I went to nationals, because honestly, nationals, I was terrified. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to win. So to not win a division title, I was like, oh man, maybe next year, try again later. But then when I heard my name get called for a supreme title, I was like, oh, did you? You go, girl. So after that, I went on to other pageants. I did tourism, co-ed. The list goes on. I wish I could name all of these pageants for you guys, but I can't off the top of my head. But honestly, I've still been competing. So I started in 2007. It's 2019. I am still competing. I am competing again in July. We'll see how that goes. So really, that's that story time. So now I'll just get into, because I have a lot of girls that like DM me and Snapchat me and ask like how to get involved in pageants, and is it hard? And then I get the question every day, do I have to go on a diet to be in pageants? And the answer is no for all of them. It's not hard to compete. It's not hard to get involved. And no, you do not have to put yourself on a diet for anything. You are beautiful the way you are. Pageants aren't, I know the word is beauty pageants. I said the word. I know the title is called beauty pageants, but it's not just you get on stage and they're looking at your face. Like, there's different competition fields that lead up to this title. So you do casual wear, you do formal wear, you do interview, you do on-stage question in some pageants, you do introduction in some pageants, on-stage introduction in some pageants. So there's different stuff that adds up your scores. So this is not a face pageant. This is not, oh, she's pretty, so she won. She has long hair, so she won. No, like, for one interview, like, you get to actually talk to the judges one-on-one in like a job interview setting type thing. But they really just get to know you as a person, because a person who's going to hold a title should be well-rounded. They should have a good personality. Like, you should be able to, this person's going to represent the state at some point, like, if that makes sense. So if anybody does want to get involved in pageants, I definitely recommend it. Like, I fell in love with it because I'm definitely not the athletic type when it comes to basketball or soccer or volleyball. That's not track, not me. I cheered, I danced, and I do pageants. But if I had to pick one of the three, everybody who knows me knows that pageants are honestly my happy place. Being on stage, the lights, it's just, some people find it nerve-wracking, but it's really weird because I can talk in front of a crowd of people at a pageant and knock it out the park. But when it comes to small settings, I can't talk to people in small groups. Like, if that makes sense. I know it's really backwards that I can talk in front of hundreds, thousands of people, but I can't talk in front of 20. But that's just me. I don't know how to explain it. Just, I recommend it. Like, pageants are amazing. Like, you get to go out there and build those friendships with people from other states that you just, I don't know, guys, I love it. The opportunities come like that. The opportunities behind it, like I said, being involved in your community, like, you get to you can also build a name for yourself in these pageants. Like Miss America, like, they get to travel across the world to represent America. It doesn't get better than that. So, honestly, I love it. Now, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Now, I had some questions on pageants that y'all wanted me to answer. So, I'm just going to answer the questions or whatever. So, I was asked, was I scared my first pageant? I kind of answered that in story time. I was scared. But I also get scared every pageant. No matter how long I've been competing, I always get scared. I always get nervous before I hit that stage. But once I step foot on that stage and I hear my name called, I'm a completely different person. Like, I snap into game time. It's like a basketball player. Once they step on that court, they're a whole nother person. They're doing what they love. That emotions that come out behind it, the passion, like, that's just what happens. I leave everything on that stage. Like, anytime I step foot on that stage, I'm giving 110% of what I can give. Nothing less. The long nights of writing speeches, memorizing speeches, introductions, practicing walks, making sure dresses fit me, like, personality wise. Like, you should never wear an outfit you don't feel confident in. Like, if that's not an outfit you won't cut up on snapping, then you shouldn't be wearing it, because the judges can tell when you're not comfortable wearing something or when you're not happy with something. So you always should make sure you're happy in it. Another question was, how long do I see myself competing for? Honestly, I don't know when I'll stop. I don't know. I do know I want to compete in Miss Universe, Miss America. Like, I do want to get to those levels. So I guess I won't stop until I get there. Who knows? Who knows where I'll go with this? Do I see myself having my own pageant was another question. Eventually, I probably may have my own pageant or become a director for one. I don't know. I don't know. I want to, but we'll see where that goes. Somebody had asked me, do I coach? I coach if I need to. Like, if you ask me for help, I'll help you. Like, I mean, I don't have my own coaching service, but I've had friends compete in, like, school pageants or just pageants in general, and they've come to me like, oh, can you help me? Can you practice this one? Oh, someone asked me, how's my mom in pageants? My mom is definitely the true definition of a pageant mom. She's a pageant mom for sure. So my mom, one, doesn't sit in the room when crowning is going on because, like I said, my anxiety gets bad, and so does hers. Hers is probably worse than mine. So she'll get up and she'll walk out of the room, like the ballroom or wherever the crowning is, and she'll, like, pace back and forth in front of the door, and I can see her all the time because on crowning moments, I kind of look for my family in the crowd or whatever. Excuse me. So, and I go to look for my mom. I'm like, where's mom? And then I see her in the back, walking back and forth. Yeah. So she really definitely the true definition of a pageant mom. She's really strict on me when it comes to pageants, when it comes to practicing. Like, she makes sure I buckle down. Like, yeah. Any mom would, though. Someone asked, how's my brother once. My brother's there. Put it like that. He's there. Is he paying attention? No. He doesn't pay attention to after I win, when I walk over with my crown on, and he's like, oh, you won? Yeah, you think? So yeah. I'm gonna end the video here. This is gonna be a short video. I just wanted to get y'all a video. I'll come back with another story time maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But like I said, if you do want to get involved in pageants, please do not hesitate at all. If you're interested in getting in pageants now, DM me ASAP, Snapchat me ASAP. I'll definitely point you in the directions of pageants that are, if you want to slowly jump in, or if you want to jump into the higher ranking, higher known pageants, then I'll definitely point you in those directions. I'll point you in the directions of the pageants that I've competed in. If you need, definitely feel free to text me. And until next time, guys, peace.